Teammate of the Year award. How would you describe sort of your leadership style, and what do you think you can bring to the Jazz locker room this season?
Yeah, my leadership style, I'm kind of all over the place, honestly. I'm not one of those guys that is just, just going to beat you over the head, 100 times out of 100 and just yell at you all day. I know how to talk to people. I know how to get across to each person I'm talking to. I might speak to Rudy differently than I'll speak to Joe, or just understanding their personalities. But I see myself as an extension of the coach. I see myself as a coach, on the court. So I'm not afraid to challenge. I'm not afraid to put guys in positions to help better the team. So, and I'm not beyond accepting criticism, accepting challenges myself. So I think that's why guys are easily, attracted to wanting to play and be around me, because they know I'm all in on winning. And if that means that you got to tell me to do another suicide, and because you got to hold me accountable just as much as the next person. So I'm all for it.
You got a chance to work out with Donovan for a couple of days. What was that like? And I guess what are your thoughts on him and partnering with him in the backcourt?
Man, it was exciting. I was really excited to work out with him. I was happy that he reached out first to welcome me, and he told me he'd be in LA the same time I would be. So we got together, and we were able to find a gym and got 2 days of work in, and just being around him, seeing the type of demeanor that he carries. His abilities are obvious, athletically and physically, and just all those things are there, and his skill set can grow even more, and that's the exciting part. He's a young superstar who's willing to learn, and that's exciting.
Is there anything you tried to teach him in those couple of days?
I was just trying to keep up with him those couple of days, man. It's early July, late June, or those are the days I'm just not getting into it and trying to get back on the court. And he's in great shape, getting ready for USA basketball. So he was running circles around me a little bit, but we had a good time, and we worked a lot on mid-range finishes, stuff that I love to do, and he loves to do, and he's going to get even better at. So he dunked the ball a few times. I told him I couldn't do that, but one day, maybe I'll give him one a year. We'll see. So I'm trying to learn a little bit myself.
I guess what are your thoughts on the expectations for this team?
Well, I think from day one, the culture here is to work every day, to get better every day, to establish that culture, to establish that work ethic. And obviously a goal of winning a championship is everybody's goal. It's a realistic goal, obviously, here with the group of guys that we have in the coaching staff and the organization. But it's going to be a thing that has to start from day one, and working out in the summer times, and not taking shortcuts. And talking to Quinn, nobody here we haven't won a championship before, so we don't know what it's like. But we do know what it's like to work. We do know what it's like to come in every day and be consistent, hold everybody accountable, and hopefully, along the way, along that journey, we'll put ourselves in position to do something special.